Hello everyone, it's Alina. Welcome to my Soap General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers claim that Steve Burton will be stepping back into Jason Morgan's shoes shortly, but new questions are being raised about how long he'll be around. In a new interview with TV Guide, Burton opened out about his comeback to G8 and what the future might hold. For starters, Burton talked about having a good time at Days of Our Lives portraying Harris Michaels, a part he started playing back in 1988. In truth, Burton didn't plan on leaving DOL, but the show apparently had other plans. And then, without getting into details because it's all good, the door closed there, and the GH door opened, Burton said. Burton also added that his recent soap op was a bit of a whirlwind and came together fast, but he was glad that opportunity came knocking at just the perfect moment. As for Jason Morgan's homecoming, Steve Burton noted that he's looking forward to seeing if Jason's time off canvas changed him. There are some riddles to play when it comes to where Jason has been and what he's undergone, so fans should be in for some interesting sequences. Burton joked about whether he'd get a leather jacket update and had lots of great things to say about his new chapter in Port Charles. However, Burton finally teased about maybe hanging that leather jacket up for good within a few years. Although Burton stopped short of declaring that he'd be retiring, he confessed he feels like he has 2 to 3 years left of acting until he wants to go on and do other things with his life. Of course, Burton kept the focus on how thankful he was to be invited back to GH, but many fans are still understandably apprehensive about him potentially leaving his acting career behind. It looks like viewers had better enjoy Burton's next turn as Jason Morgan, as it could end up being his swan song, at least in the acting profession. General Hospital spoilers predict Steve Burton's return will make a big splash, so we'll give you updates on all the stunning news Jason's reappearance will bring. General Hospital has painted Nina into quite the corner. At this time, she can probably count on one hand number of Port Charles locals who wouldn't like to see her run out of town. And things may be about to get significantly worse. Here's why. Off-screen though, portrayer Cynthia Watros is feeling the love, in particular from a group of admirers who donated a stunning flower to her at the studio. "I came in this morning and look what was there," she stated in an Instagram video posted on January 24. "These beautiful flowers." Needless to say, the Emmy winner had a poignant message for the Team Mina members who'd sent the special delivery. "You always make me feel like $1,000,000 and truly loved," she remarked. "And just thank you for being bright lights in my life." From there, Watros agreed that Nina wasn't precisely going through a best of times/worst of times period. It's more like worst of times/even worse times. "It's been a rocky trip for Mina, but all of you that have supported and loved her, thank you, thank you. And those of you that are just outraged, thank you too," she continued. "I know that Nina is not easy to love, but she is lovable." General Hospital spoilers predict that some marriages will prosper while others crash and burn, so there'll be a lot going on in the coming weeks. We've got a February sweeps preview, so let's go over some of the show's biggest shockers. For starters, Spencer Cassadine and Trina Robinson will start off their Paris trip on a sweet note, but it won't take long for calamity to ensue. Esme Prince seems prepared to get the retribution she's been talking about since GH teasers indicate to a huge encounter. A threat will actually wreck Trina and Spencer's time away, so they'll have to confront plenty of drama. The showdown that's approaching will feature a number of other surprising guests as well, so Esme, Trina and Spencer won't be alone when all the turmoil plays out. Spencer will be willing to put his life on the line to shield Trina from Esme's anger. Therefore, his presumed demise could follow his heroic acts. Back in Port Charles, Willow Corinthos will have to decide if she can get past all the dishonesty in her marriage and ultimately move forward with Michael Corinthos. As for Drew Kane and Carly Spencer, they'll have some new difficulties to overcome as Drew's quest for revenge on Mina Corinthos hasn't been met yet. Drew will want more vengeance, thus his fixation could drive a wedge as Carly will want to focus on the future. Of course, Sonny will also have to deliberate over if his own future still includes Nina. There's no disputing that Sonny still loves Nina deep inside, but will it be enough to restore their marriage? Nina and Valentin Cassadine may draw out the worst in them other as they become scheming partners, so it might stir Drew up even further and deepen his resolve to see Nina suffer. Meanwhile, a former romantic duo will start to rekindle things, so that'll presumably be Maxie Jones and Damian Spinelli. Cody Bell can already see that Spinelli would like to reconnect with Maxie romantically, so he'll put a matchmaking plot in action with Sasha Gilmore, one that could bring Cody and Sasha closer too. As Jordan Ashford gets aid from Brick in her inquiry, GH teasers imply that an unexpected spark may emerge and lead to some sizzling. A male character from the past will also make his Port Charles return, so it seems like code for Jason Morgan because his comeback is in the works. At some time, Elizabeth Baldwin will reel when a face from her background appears on her doorstep demanding aid, so might Jason be that familiar face? General Hospital spoilers claim some wild stuff's on the horizon, so stick with us for updates on all the jaw-dropping news that's coming up. General Hospital spoilers hint that a huge transformation is on the horizon now that Chris Van Etten and Dan O'Connor have been sacked as the show's co-head writers. There's a new writing team in the pipeline since Patrick Mulcahy and Elizabeth Court have been hired as replacements. Of course, that means GH fans are going to see some changes on canvas. There'll inevitably be returns, exits, dropped tales, fresh paths, and a whole lot more. However, we want to focus on the couples in Port Charles for a moment. There are clearly some problematic partnerships on the show that might stand to be eliminated, so here are 5 couples who need to split up under the current writing regime. Robert and Diane. Robert Scorpio and Diane Miller have little chemistry, not to mention they act more like annoyed co-workers than lovers on any given day. Diane and Robert honestly just feel like a gigantic waste of airtime every time they're on. Therefore, it's time to pull the plug on this combo. Carly and Drew. Drew Kane and Carly Spencer are another pompous, uninteresting couple in need of a break. It's the perfect time now that Drew's demonstrating post-Pentonville personality difficulties, especially with Jason Morgan coming back soon as another love option for Carly. Finn and Liz. Can you think of a single scene lately where Elizabeth Baldwin hasn't been Hamilton Finn's cheerleader? Saddling Liz with Finn and all his man anguish is a mistake that needs to be remedied with a permanent split. 4. Sam and Dante. This is a hard one as Dante Falconeri and Sam McCall can be really cute together at times. Even so, Sam and Dante are starting to seem stale, so we'd say Lulu Spencer has to wake up for her former hubby, while Sam explores a reunion with Jason following his return. 5. Jordan and Brick. We're cheating a little here as Jordan Ashford and Brick aren't really a couple yet, but that's only because we want this pairing over before it even fully begins. Who on earth thought tormenting Jordan with Brick was a good idea, especially after all the sizzling she did with Zeke Robinson? If Brick and Jordan wind up becoming a full-fledged couple, let's hope the new writing staff ditches that idea and offers Jordan a real love story that's designed to stay. General Hospital spoilers predict certain couple updates will follow with the writing transfer, so keep tuned for news on which couples will split up down the road. CDL's the place to be for fantastic General Hospital spoilers, news, and updates, so drop by often for additional GH secrets. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please click like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.